Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Poetry of the Cosmos. My name is Himali and I have a channel message for you today. Today's message is about calming yourself and grounding, and it's a message of neutrality. You may not be used to that, but here's the message, anyways, from Spirit, because Spirit really cares about you, and your guardian angels are trying to help you understand that a lot of times that you feel like you're being defensive and you want to explain yourself, that may not be the best way to do things. Spirit wants you to know that you are being guided all the time and you don't have to exert more energy to prove your point sometimes. You are being reminded that you are doing your part with sincerity and care. It is not your responsibility to carry other people's emotions, thoughts, actions, unless, of course, you're the mother and the child is really small. Of course, there is something there, karmic, but otherwise, it's the soul's journey, and everyone's journey is different. You cannot force anyone to join you where you're at, because everyone is at a different location and whoever is in alignment will naturally join you anyways, right? Spirit really wants to know that you have something inside you that activates something inside others. This activation is actually a power, and it's a powerful energy that is intense and divine, and it's not for everybody. Sometimes it even gets really hard for you to hold it within, and that's why when it comes out in full force. You need to remember that only your emotions are your responsibility. Don't try to carry everyone's emotions within you, or you won't be able to maintain your equilibrium. And in life, as a human being, maintaining an equilibrium is the best way to achieve everything that you want to achieve. Whatever you offer through compassion need not be reciprocated all the time, and that is okay. That is okay. You are doing your bit. Don't be obligated or entitled. Spirit is reminding you that old timelines are collapsing, old ways of being are collapsing, patterns are collapsing, and you are beginning to wake up. You're beginning to see patterns live as they are about to repeat themselves, and you're able to correct yourself if you remain mindful and present in the moment. So, Spirit is really asking that of you right now, to remain mindful, to remain present in the moment, because you really have a chance to be a new you, to be a different version of you, to be a higher self. Your higher self also wants you to know that this is your chance to be better, because this is what you've always wanted to do. This is what you came here to be. You came here to evolve. You're on your own soul's path, on your own journey. You don't have to meet everyone where they're at. So if their emotions are on a lower frequency, you don't have to meet them there. You just need to figure out how to maintain your frequency, and that does not have to intentionally create friction with others. Don't try to bring others to where you are at. I don't know, that message keeps repeating itself. So, message is to remember that energy multiplies when exchanged unconsciously and softens when met with presence. So, don't let your unconscious patterns repeat. When you step back in the moment, it's not avoidance, it's mastery of your emotions. Your awareness is lifting you to see your old patterns, those old loops of being. You are decoding yourself this time, and it's divine decoding. The impulse to reflect rather than react shows that you are ready for the next step in your journey. Your nervous system is resetting yourself. You're finally beginning to feel safe within your reality. Your perception is shifting, and it's shifting in such a way that is not dependent on external forces anymore. You are becoming more self aware, more in control of yourself. Your inner governor is coming back to life. You are learning how to be detached, but in a good way. Detachment is not being cold to someone, but actually keeps relationships quite warm if you really use it in a wise way. There's no right or wrongs, there is just a matter of perception. There is just a matter of one being better than the other. And there is just a matter of practice and learning and evolving to be better versions of yourself. You need to be able to sit with yourself while you allow others to process their own emotions, their own actions, and their own experiences as a unique soul. You have that activation energy to make people see something they're not ready to see. And if you do that, they're going to resent you, they're going to regret you, and they are going to blame everything on you. That's just human tendency. You've been there, you've done that before when you were behaving and acting from unconscious patterns. So let them be. Don't bring them to where you are. Don't bring them to the conclusions you have come towards. That is just you being defensive. Let them be where they are at. If they are going to be somebody who understands you, they will eventually. Give them time, give them space. If they're somebody who are not in alignment with you, then no matter how much you explain to them, they are never going to understand. That is your energy wasted. It is just going to create more friction. You need to learn how to just take a step back. Spirit is reminding you to keep your energy intact and let it flow in, maybe in creative projects or things that actually fuel you and your passions. Your activation energy is so divine, it's so pure that once it fills up the room, there's no looking back. It's why you trigger people actually, because of that intensity. It's like an arrow, right? When you shoot the arrow, it strikes, it's bound to strike. But what was the intention behind that arrow? That's what matters. So if your intention was to activate something within them, but they are not going to receive that activation because they are not ready, their consciousness is not ready to receive it, then there is a mismatch, and this divine mismatch will start showing. So there is no reason for you to hurriedly activate something within others. Once you remain calm and settled in your own energy, they will feel safe enough to sort of reflect, and they will come to their own conclusions, be it good or bad, perception wise, and you need to let it be. Don't try to correct everyone's perception of their reality. That is not your job, that is not your duty. You did not come here to do that. You can inspire others, you can motivate others, but you cannot ever forcefully bring others to your conclusions, because their soul journey has been different, their teachings in their life has been different. So if they see things the way you see things, that's amazing. That's beautiful too. But if they don't, please, dear souls, don't get offended, don't get hurt by it. There is no reason actually to be hurt by it. You are free to think and feel the way you want to think and feel, and so are they. They are well within their right to think and feel the way they want to. If they want to cry about something, they are within their rights. So are you. But what are feelings, anyways? They keep changing, anyways. They keep flowing from one thing to the other. They are emotions, they are energy forms. And that's why feelings such as excitement and anxiety are two sides of the same coin. So, dear souls, the message I want to end this reading with is your growth is now beginning to show, and it's beginning to solidify and integrate itself into your reality. Spirit is really reminding you to stay calm and quietly reflect in times and let this integration take place. Journaling is a huge part of this. If you are somebody who processes things through words, sometimes talking to people helps out loud, or talking to yourself in a mirror helps, or you can just use a journal. Nowadays, with tools such as ChatGPT, you can use that tool to just reflect, to make yourself understand what's happening. Because I promise you, dear souls, once you understand what's happening, you have the ability and the power and the choice to correct yourself, is not the right way to put it. Let me see what the spirit wants me to say. When you have the chance to reflect before you react, you are able to respond in a way that is not hurried, not rushed, not anxious, but you're showing up as your higher self, which is what you've always wanted to. And this level of self trust is going to help you in your journey. So, dear souls, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope this reading helped you. And don't ever forget that your activation energy is a divine power given to you, and it will start happening on its own when you start taking care of yourself and your emotions, and you start allowing others to do their own thing. It's a gift, it's not a curse. It's only a curse when you try to force others to meet you where you're at. That's not your job. Everyone has their journey, you guys. I hope this reading helps. Take care.